Assalamu alaikum, good morning. It's a pleasure to be with you here today to share our vision for happiness for our dear city Dubai and how to be part of its vision to be the happiest city in the world. My name is Khdeir. I'm the Regional Development Director at Mott MacDonald in the Middle East. As the pursuit of happiness is simply defined to pursue joy and live life to the best and happy as we can be, it all goes down to facilitating and nurturing the flourishing of humans, individually and collectively. Let's take that into a business context. Well, $230 billion worth of projects to be unlocked will make us happy. Let's start by exploring what would keep our clients in the cities, owners of the infrastructure, awake at night. It's all about provision of services and continuity of such services. It's all about avoiding capacity failure in these services. It's all about avoiding or mitigating the climate crisis to the best that we can do. And how to deal with the sheer volume of stuff we need to do. We need to accommodate to be able to have more people within our cities. So it all goes down to the improved outcomes for the people and how to accommodate more people with less resources. The good thing that's already happening in Dubai, with a clear link between happiness and smart city, as we can see in Dubai Smart 21 vision. And although the current ranking of UAE is the first in MENA and 21st globally, the UAE government is working hard across all sectors to be among the top 5 happiest cities in the world. We believe in order to have this, we need to have the right and mature smart infrastructure. So we'll go to the fundamental question, what is smart infrastructure? It's all about the management of data we receive from different angles, whether they are coming from the customers, from the assets, and these can be easily, whether they are coming from the CCTV cameras, they are coming from the scanning, they are coming from social media, etc. How to manage these data coming from different resources. And then we need to apply the right sense-making to this data by applying the right analytics and the right predictive systems to be able to make sense of such data that we have. Then it goes all the way up to explore how to make the best decisions based on the insights that we have. And as we all see, this is all being driven machine-to-machine interaction. But we need to add to the human impact on that. So with the right intelligence coming from this data and being able to take the right decisions needed for this infrastructure, we will be able to rethink and redefine the value to be outcome per whole life for the ultimate customers. In another way, smart infrastructure will be able to enhance the physical world by having more of digital insights. And this will help us to improve the efficiency, to make the right decisions, and to anticipate errors before they're happening. The good thing, this is always on, and it's always learning. The more data it receives, the more insights and opportunities it can reveal. We need to shift our thinking and behavior fundamentally from growth only to maturity. And this can be easily done by focusing on the customer outcomes, enabling the improved productivity in our systems, and creating a sustainable industry across different levels. The good thing that this is already happening in other parts of the world, so we can learn and we can benefit from that experience. With a leading example in the UK under the name of Project 13. In this project, Mott MacDonald had led the infrastructure industry by engaging with various stakeholders, whether they are energy companies, water companies, airports, big major projects organizations, and they help them to assess their maturity in their infrastructure and strategizing and changing their strategy to create more value out of their current business. And the last thing, pushing the best principles to be implemented in a collaborative information management system. The outcome of this project at the moment have led to the following enablers. First one is understanding your customers with a clear line of sight between the enterprise and the supply chain within that enterprise, all the way to the end customers. Embracing the digital transformation, and this can be only done by the right sponsorship and support all the way from the executive level in organizations going down. Breaking down the silos and treating data as an asset, similar to money and other types of assets. Information security and dealing with information, very similar how to deal with health and safety. It's everyone's business. It's not the IT department business only. It's incentivizing outcomes and focusing on outcomes rather than outputs. And this will push us to change our business models and how we evaluate the data in this case. And last but not least, bridging the skill gap. So it's not only the digital skills that we need so that we can develop and implement the digital infrastructure. We need to think of operation and maintenance and the whole life cycle of the project. With this, we were able to unlock up to 25% of the capital investment for infrastructure in the UK. In the Middle East, we were able to export that and start thinking of implementing what we have developed as the Smart Infrastructure Index. So this is an index that we have developed, and we have already implemented it on Project 13. And basically, it measures the maturity of your infrastructure, digital infrastructure, compared to the best in class, and how you can work in developing your maturity going forward. So the current spider web, this is the best in practice. So this is the theoretical best that we can ever reach within this index. As we can see, we're touching on different aspects. So we are dealing with customers, we're dealing with the digital transformation, the asset cycle, and the continuous improvement. With that, we already mapped Project 13. As you can see, there is a certain level of maturity, and this maturity will increase as the organizations, they go to the next level. As for the Middle East, we started engaging with some of the infrastructure clients that we have, and we started initially assessing their maturity in infrastructure that can be seen and plotted in yellow over here. Now, the good thing about this infrastructure index, it doesn't only give you a map, it gives you a type of maturity this organization have, and at the same time, recommendations how to take it to the next level. So, are you ready to unlock your project value in the Middle East? First, you need to benchmark your maturity by completing the Smart Infrastructure Index. 2, shape up your strategy to be value-oriented and more collaborative. And 3rd, create the best practice in your organization supported by the right information management platform. And going to the fundamental question, can Dubai be the happiest city in the world in 2021? I believe the answer is yes. Thank you very much.